Hello, happy Friday. Welcome to our virtual tasting. I'm so glad that you're all here. We'll wait a couple of more seconds. So while we are waiting, please grab your bottle of Frontenac Gris. Right now, today, we're tasting 2021. Hopefully you have a bottle at home. If not, you know where to find it. You can come to the winery tonight until 8 o'clock or stop at Hy-Vee or wherever else you might find Frontenac Gris. We're going to be tasting it. If you're out there, please say hello. I'd love to hear from you, and hopefully we can interact a little bit. Okay, I've already poured my glass of Frontenac Gris, so let's get started. Who's had this before? I hope you've all had this before. This is one of my favorites. Frontenac Gris is a great variety that is available throughout the Midwest, especially in the northern part of the Midwest. It's a cold climate variety produced by the University of Minnesota. We have Frontenac Gris on our vineyard here. We purchased Frontenac Gris from a couple of other vineyards around the state. Lots of people grow Frontenac Gris, so it's a very common wine around the state of Iowa and around the Midwest. Okay, first things you'll notice are that it's orange. Frontenac Gris, you can imagine, is a little bit of a French style grape name anyway. So anybody know what Gris means? Please put it in the comments. First person to get it right will get a free glass of wine when they come in. Not you, Megan. Okay, so in 30 more seconds, if nobody answers, I'm going to tell you what Gris means in French. But meanwhile, we are talking about this orange style grape. It's kind of a blush wine. It's not quite red. It's not quite white. It's a little bit right in the middle. So we'll call that a blush, or you can call it a rosé. We've made this lots of ways in the past. Not you, Tammy. Tammy says she knows. Thank you, Tammy. We've made this a couple ways in the past. We have made it just as a completely white wine before. So in order to do that, we take the grapes and we press them immediately off of the skins, and we end up with just a white wine. So that's one way to make Frontenac Gris. You end up with a really fresh bouquet. It's very, very aromatic. The aromas that we'll typically get can be like a peach, apricot, perfect for an après-ski. There's adding some French in there for you. We have also made it one time on the skins. So we didn't press the skins off. We had the juice fermenting with the skins, and what that does is extract all of the color from the skins. And we ended up with a wine that was about this color, a little bit darker. That would typically be called a traditional orange style wine. It's like a white wine made in a red wine style. It's a very full-bodied rosé. It was interesting. We'll leave it at that. As a winemaker, it was fun to make. It was unique. It didn't quite produce the same aromas that I was hoping for, though. So if you have a bottle of that in your cellar, cheers to that. Please drink it and get it over with, because it needs to get out of your cellar, because you need this new variety, this new vintage. So 2021 is where we are currently, and that's kind of a mix of both. So in 2021, we pressed the skins off, so it's just the white wine with a fresh aroma. And then to get that little bit of color, we added only 2% of a red wine. So you can't even tell that there's red wine in there, other than the fact that there's a little bit of color. Sid's going crazy over here. So just a little bit of color. So, okay, so this is so delicious. It's perfect for your hot patio. If you're going to do some yoga out there on your patio in the sun, please finish it off with a glass of Frontenac Gris. Definitely aromatic. Frontenac Gris is so aromatic. It's the kind that you're gonna smell this and you're gonna say, "Oh wow, I definitely get aromas there." It's not a delicate wine. It is in your face. It's besides the peach and the apricot, you also get cotton candy. Like grape juice, just like fresh grape juice. Any other comments in the peanut gallery about aromas from the Frontenac Gris. Melon. Let's see. This is also a perfectly balanced wine. So if you are not a super dry wine fan and you're not a super sweet wine fan, this is for you. It's right in the middle. It's a pretty high acid wine. That means that it can hold up. It's pretty refreshing, especially for our hot days, especially like today when it's 90. But it is also just a little bit sweet. So it's not so acidic that you're drinking lemon juice. It's well balanced. It's pretty. It's just a very nice patio wine. And what can make it an even better patio wine is if you make a Vino Fresca with it. Megan, can you show us a Vino Fresca? Oh, Francesca. My bad. All right, Vino Francesca, y'all. It's so easy to make. This is your cocktail that you can make with Frontenac Gris. Third a cup of honey, third a cup boiling water, and 15 sage leaves. So basically, you're gonna make a simple syrup. It doesn't, however you want to make your simple syrup is totally fine. And then the 15 sage leaves. Oh, that's so herby. It adds like a really nice, fresh, herby note to it. And you basically just put it all in a sangria glass together. And I wish I had some right now. It is the most fresh, delicious wine cocktail. Again, just slightly sweet, mostly just easy, fun drinking for your patio. So if you haven't made this yet, get all these ingredients and make it tonight. This is your Friday night sangria. Please make it and let me know what you think. All right. Something else we're going to talk about, Frontenac Gris. While you're screenshotting your Vino Francesca, I'm going to talk about the vineyard a little bit. Frontenac Gris we have about 1.5 acres of Frontenac Gris in our 2 vineyards here. Tammy, who is our vineyard matriarch, has been very busily thinning the Frontenac Gris. Frontenac Gris is a very vigorous vine. It's kind of a jungle. We have Tammy out there, and how many people are out there with you, Tam? 3 or 4 are all out there shoot thinning, which means they're going through and taking off all of the shoots that we don't need. And so what this is going to do is allow the Frontenac Gris grape berries themselves to be able to ripen all the way. And in a very perfect year, we'll get very lucky. We have to wait for the right weather. We'll get very lucky to be able to not make a regular Frontenac Gris, but make our late harvest style. Have you tried this late harvest style? If not, please grab your bottle soon because we will be sampling this in 2 weeks. This is a very sweet dessert wine. The quintessential late harvest. It's similar to an ice wine. It's just late harvest. Very excited to try that with you. So please grab a bottle of 29. You can get it in the grocery store or at the winery. Grab your bottle of 29 before our virtual tasting in 2 weeks. Okay, back to our Frontenac Gris. I hope to see you all tonight. We have lots of fun things coming up tonight. We have Salty View playing. So they're going to be outside. The weather is beautiful. We have Salty View at 6 o'clock. They'll play until 8. It's free music, so please come on out and enjoy. Grab a bottle of Frontenac Gris while you're here. And we also have plenty of other wines. And of course, beer and cider too, whatever floats your boat. It's here. And then coming up on Sunday, we have bingo, shoot, fin, win. All right, Tam, that's great. On Sunday, we have bingo. So bingo from 3 to 5, we are collecting items for almost home, especially kitty litter. If you have kitty litter, bring some kitty litter and you get a free bingo card. And then you can win some prizes if you get a bingo. So please come on Monday. Oh my gosh, don't come on Monday. Come on Sunday from 3 to 5 for bingo. And then check out our Facebook page for all of the fun things that we also have going on the rest of the month, like Vine Wandertag. We have a 5K run coming up soon. And then I also want to mention that nobody yet has answered what Gris means. So I'm going to tell you right now. You've been waiting for it. Gris means gray. What? Why do they call it Frontenac Gris? Okay, so it's Frontenac Gris. So gray, it's not a red grape. It's not a white grape. It's right in the middle. It's like this very lovely lavender gray color. It's the color that you might want to paint on your walls. I don't know. Or maybe you want to put it on your lips. It's just a very beautiful color. And the grapes have freckles, Megan says. Yeah, they do. So we have a gray grape in the vineyard, and it's our Frontenac Gris, one of our favorites. We will always have this. So please come try it today if you haven't tried it before. Hope to see you soon. Cheers.